Good morning. Welcome to the Upper Manhattan Monthly Townhouse Market Update. I'm Rob from Harlem Lofts. If you are on YouTube, look at the resources below to get all of the descriptions and all of our resources. If you haven't subscribed, enabled notifications, do that so you get these reports regularly. And you can find us on the following platforms. Today we're going to go over the same thing that we do monthly. Active listings, what's in contract, what's closed and recorded, and my outlook. Okay, so we're talking about active listings now. We have 96 on the market. That's down from 103 last month. New listings, we have 10 new listings. 8 of those are brand new. 2 of those were relisted. That doesn't add up. So a lot left the market. 17 left the market. And out of the 17 that left the market, 2 of those were sold directly. They didn't even go to contract. And then 15 of those were delisted by the brokers or agents. So our next chart, it worked. Our next chart is going to show us the actual price breakdown. Most of the properties at 2 to 3 million continues to kind of dominate the market. And of course we have 20, does that work? 20, under 2 million, and looks like 24, 3 to 4 million. This is gonna rise soon. And then the 4 million and up, we're down to 8 of those. Discounts right now, 14 new discounts hit the market this month. 18 hit last month. So if you look at this chart, you'll see discounts are way up. And this is compared to 2020 when they went way up during COVID. So the same thing is happening on discounts. Over 50%, or right at 50% of the properties that are listed are showing discounts now. Okay, so currently we have only 9 in contract, which is an all-time low since 2018. So you saw the peak here where 30 were in contract. So with only 9 in contract, added to that in contract list this month were 0. That's not a normal situation. And removed from the in contract list was only 1, and that 1 was removed from the list because it did close. Closed and not recorded, we have 0 this month, and broken contracts, we have 0. So there's just not a lot of activity in the contract area. So what are the price ranges of the 9 properties that are in contract? Well, here you go again. Under 2 million is 5. We have 3 between 2 and 3. We have, I guess it's only 1 between 3 and 4, and none above 4 million. Big goose egg. Okay, so closed and recorded. I wanted to give you a busy chart on this one because there's a trend that I want you to see and understand. Every month for the past at least 5 months, I've shown you that these increases of different percentages from 7 to 10%, every month it seems like they're going up, but we're doing year-on-year averages. So here's what I want you to know. 1 and 2 family homes and 3 family homes go up every month on a year-on-year average. It doesn't mean 7 and 7 equals 14. It means that each month we're looking at it, they're selling higher than they did last year, which is interesting. Higher prices and higher prices per square foot for 4 or 5 months in a row on 1 and 2 families and 3 families. SROs are showing price per square foot, obviously, well, this one based on the size of the house is 0, but the 14% average decrease in price, and that's been happening year-on-year average for the past 4 or 5 months. So the pricing is still holding solid on these properties that are closed and recorded on an average and a price per square foot basis. Okay, so what's my outlook on the market? Well, I'm gonna throw some charts back at you. Okay, Upper Manhattan townhouse inventory. It's hovering around 100. That's still very high, in comparison. But remember, we've had 40 properties pulled off the market in the past 50 days. So the people that could pull their properties off pulled them off, but they're probably really still for sale, and you'll see them in the spring. So technically, even though inventory isn't at an all-time high, there's 40 properties out there that are in flux. So with that said, percentages with discounts. We are hovering around 50% of properties that are on the market. Out of the 96 on the market, 46 or 50 of them have discounts in place right now. And those discounts are rising each month, or the amount of properties offering discounts is rising. Then you have Upper Manhattan townhouses in contract. This, we told you, was an all-time low. So if you have an all-time low, no properties went into contract, I think it was last month. That means, and people are pulling them off the market, it's pointing towards the buyer's market. Then you have this is a new chart. How long does my property stay on the market if I put it for sale right now? So right now, it's looking like days on the market, around 230 days on the market to sell your house. So if you go to your broker, unless it's Harlem Lofts, little plug there. If you go to your broker and say, if I put my property on right now, what's the average amount of time it needs to be there? It's 230 days. So get with a broker that knows how to price, knows the market, lives in a neighborhood, has an office in the neighborhood. You know where I'm going with that, and let them sell your house so you don't wait 227 days. Okay, and now this goes back to 2019. This is the Upper Manhattan townhouse turnover, the percentage that is actually turning over. Very similar to days on the market. You have around 10% of your property turning over each month. If you have 100 properties, 10%, it's going to take 10 months, it's kind of a different way to look at it, to sell your property. Unless you have a broker that knows the market, knows how to price, you won't be waiting 10 months. Okay, so to sum that up, my outlook is the same as it was the last couple of months. If you do not have to sell your property, pull it off the market, wait until the spring. If you're a buyer, this is the time to grab that trophy property that needs to be sold that you couldn't get your hands on otherwise. So start making offers, get with a broker that knows the market and understands the pricing, and make those offers and grab that trophy property so I don't get those same phone calls I got after 2001 and then after 2008. Oh, I shoulda, coulda, woulda gotten to the market but didn't. This is a time to get in if you're a buyer. If you're a seller and you don't need to sell, hold tight and talk to us in March. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you at Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you right before Christmas. If you have any questions, please put them in the YouTube comments or questions below. This is our YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notifications when all these videos come out. If you follow them, you will get a sense of the market. Yes, it takes 5 minutes, but I call it restroom listening. So happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you in December. Have a good holiday.